Hi, I'm John Henry, the Changeover Wizard at Changeover.com with this month's Changeover tip from Frayne Industries. We learned our ABCs in kindergarten, maybe earlier. Pretty simple concept, really. We got 26 unique letters, at least in the English alphabet. Each letter has its own sound or sounds. Once we learn the rules of what sound each letter can make, it's easy to read combinations of letters and usually figure out what they should sound like, even if it's the first time we've seen them. Robert Fulton is best known for having invented the first successful steamboat over 200 years ago. He also articulated what he called the engineer's alphabet. Observing that all new machines are made up of old components, he wrote, "The mechanic should sit down among levers, screws, wedges, wheels, etc., like a poet among the letters of the alphabet, considering them as the exhibition of his thoughts, in which a new arrangement transmits a new idea to the world." I've always loved that. His thinking was that just as we can make an infinite number of words from 26 letters, we can also make an infinite number of machine designs from relatively few components. He doesn't say how many, but my guess would be less than 100. Serendipitously, at about the same time I ran across this concept, I was working with a client who made filters. "Our process is very complex," they told me. "We know you won't understand it right away. When I first saw the process, it was like a long, complicated word I'd never seen before. Then I started looking at it as I would a word. They extruded plastic resin through a spray head onto a rotating spool to build up the filter. Well, I know about resin and extruders from working with plastic molding. I know about spray nozzles and other applications, so how different can that be? A servo motor to rotate the spool? Sure, I've worked with servos. I knew all the pieces. All that was left was to learn how they fit together. That was pretty straightforward. I picked it up quickly. Now when I go into any production plant, I think of the process as a word made up of letters. Reading it is seldom difficult. Changeovers are like that too. The changeover process, often long and complex. Look at it as a whole and it may be overwhelming. It becomes clearer when broken down into paragraphs, words, and letters. You need clarity when adding capacity too. Frayne's talented engineers and staff are with you every step of the way, helping you understand what you need and how to get it. Whether you need a single machine or an entire ready-to-run line, whether you want to rent it for the short term or lease or buy it for the long term, Frayne works with you to assure that you get what you want when you need it. Frayne makes it work for you. Visit Frayne online at www.fraynegroup.com. Even better, visit their plant in Carroll Stream, Illinois. Check out their inventory, visit their documentation library, tour their shops, and talk to their engineers. It's an experience you'll remember. I'm John Henry, the Changeover Wizard at Changeover.com. I'll see you next time with another Changeover tip. Thanks for watching.